G'day campers and drivers, I'm Jay from Jay and Bash and you're watching Camp and Drive Australia. In this video we make camp at Ronx River Bend on the Murrumbidgee River in New South Wales. It's a serene and secluded area to unwind with no fees. Conveniently located within minutes of the amenities of Balranald with its classic architecture, riverside views and its distinctive swing bridge. While there we visit the nearby lakes and Yanga National Park with its historic homestead. Following our camp at Lerderderg, we find ourselves now on the Murray-Darling Highway and we've just stopped over in Kareeb, which is a nice little country town. This park, as well as having a little pond behind me and quite a nice view over the grass, does have a brand new toilet block way over that way somewhere. It's really nice and clean, very good condition, and if you're stopping over and you need to take a break, a bit of a personal break, that's certainly a good spot to go.
We've been wanting to camp by the river for a long time, but we couldn't get a good spot right at the riverbank. But now we do. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring my fishing rod again. I just saw fishing jumped out of the river over there.
All right, tell me a story.
So story, once upon a time,
Yeah.
there's one Asian boy
Yeah.
wanna camp by the river.
Mm-hmm.
And he found an area by the river, which is perfect.
And he was comfortable forevermore.
Exactly, and no one else here at the moment.
What a beautiful fairy tale.
So this is using the
Fatwood.
fatwood.
It's kind of reluctant to get going. It takes a fair while with a lighter to get it to catch. There is a lot to be said for waking up in remote parts of Australia. We've just had our first night's camping at Ronx River Bend on the Murrumbidgee, and there is nobody else here. It's really like it's not got the grandeur of Uluru, and it's not got the epic scenery of the Victorian high country, but it's empty and it's ours. So this place, the Murrumbidgee, or where we are on the Murrumbidgee, it's near a town called Balranald, and it is, I think it's about 450 k's to Melbourne from here. It's about another 550 or separate 550 if you want to go to Adelaide. And as far as outback New South Wales goes, it's about as remote as you can get from Sydney. It's about 850 kilometres to get there. So it is like way out in the sticks, and that's probably the reason that even during this beautiful weather, there's nobody else here. It's actually a Saturday today. We're not doing a midweek camp, and there's not a soul to be seen.
Good morning all, I'm at Balranald. This place is really different. There's just so many old buildings that I've never seen before in country towns. Like this one is now it's Balranald Museum, but in the old days it's Stock and Station Road Estate Agent. Look at that. And apart from that, I'm in the information center. They do have public shower. How good is that? So you can have a shower for free if you came in this area, and also cafe and other things. So this is the public shower. No shower. Few of them. Well, the old jail is locked up, but you can get the key from the information center. There's a really nice lady over there that explains everything about it, and if you want to get into the jail, you can get the key from her. I'm not sure why Balranald is associated with frog. All of the symbols in their t-shirts and other souvenirs has frog in it. So this nice frog, I reckon. I really like it. Another old building in Balranald, which is Masonic Hall, which has been turned to art gallery as well. Where are we going, Jay?
We're currently headed to Yanga National Park, which used to be a homestead and a farm, but was purchased by the government in 2005 and turned into a national park. There's a couple of lakes. Hopefully there'll be water in them. There should be, given the rain we had over summer. And we will check out the old homestead if we can find it, the old hay shed if we can find it. It says turn right in 450, but that's Yanga National Park, Regatta Beach.
In 450 metres, turn right.
So we are in the Regatta Beach part of the Yanga National Park. They've got a couple of good looking barbecues here. We haven't tested them, but there are gas bottles right behind me, so I'm sure that they do work and we don't want to waste their gas. If you turn around and look over there, spectacular lake. And you know, as I said to you earlier, they have a yacht club here and they do enjoy their water sports. But again, here we are, all by our lonesome. There's nobody else here, which is quite amazing considering there's picnic benches, barbecues, drop dunnies and a beautiful lake. The beach is even sandy, how about that? This is well worth the trip. You can tell the water's up actually because those trees wouldn't have been submerged when they were growing, so that's probably all the rain over the last 6 months further north has come down into these river systems. Well, I'm not going to test it. Are you going to test it? It looks though. It looks very clean. Coolish. Coolish. Oh, definitely. Yeah, you wouldn't. You're not going to jump in and freeze your proverbials off. Should have brought your bathers, Bash. Somewhat bizarre.
Yeah. It's looked like it's been zombie apocalypse.
It does, doesn't it? Like, maybe it's officially closed, but somebody's unofficially reopened it. Homestead is down here.
Homestead. So this is not far from the Regatta Beach, isn't it?
No, it's like a 5-6 minute drive.
Yeah. Behind me is the old shearing shed in the Yanga National Park. Well, obviously it's a bit too dangerous to get into the shed, but you can see from there.
We found the old forge, come and check it out.
The old what?
The old forge, where they used to do,
Oh,
presumably horseshoes and tools and machinery repairs, because this is where you would have had your coal pit, there's your chimney, there would have been a pair of bellows around here somewhere, there's a workbench over here, and obviously somebody moved the anvil. We found the old Yanga Homestead, so we're just going to have a quick look around here. It's looking pretty damn rustic, I would say. I think rustic is definitely the word. Take a look. Would have been a beautiful place to stay back in the day, but I'm sure there was a lot of work to be done as well. So if you could get time at the end of one day to sit down on your veranda and stare out over the garden and the lake, you'd be pretty happy about that.
it's really like walking through a time machine. If you like antique stuff, this place is obviously peppered with a lot of old and unique peripherals. I can show you this old petrol pumps over there. I found another old petrol pump. What do you think about the road conditions in this national park, Jay?
It's good at the moment, but when we were at the homestead before and we'd already been to that Regatta Beach, I was thinking, oh, you don't need a four-wheel drive to drive around Yanga National Park, but you do. I would not bring a two-wheel drive in here. It's fine today, but even now there's a few bits which have clearly been chewed up by four-wheel drives, and the track just feels kind of soft and squishy. It's not wet, but it feels soft. So yeah, I don't know that I'll actually...
It looks like they look like sandy, like fine sand.
Yeah, and we've taken a wrong turn while I've been talking. Maybe we're supposed to go through that gate.
it said private property.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Go do the swing bridge?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to the swing bridge. I'm not too sure about this. We've got all our gear with us, but I'm not really in the mood for getting lost or bogged today.
Yeah. Mind you, it's 30 degrees out there.
Yeah. So it's
this-
the Ben Scott Swing Bridge and Heritage Walk, no less.
The structure looks very interesting.
It does, doesn't it? I wasn't sure what we were going to expect, whether it was going to be like a rope bridge across the river or something.
Yeah.
And brand new since, well, not brand new, a decade old, 2013. Oh yeah, you can feel it move when you're on it.
Yeah. Oh, it is too.
So this is over the Murrumbidgee River, which obviously the caravan park that we're looking at earlier does front onto.
Check out the cockatoo, mate.
Yeah, they are noisy buggers. How do you like to wake up to them in the morning?
I'm walking down on the track of the Swing Bridge Loop track, and over there is actually the caravan park. It's not very far at all. It's a nice day for walking, I mean light walk. So you probably can see it from here.
So I've just finished topping up the 80 litre water container that's underneath this Jayco. Fortunately, near the electric charger is the potable water here in Balranald. Even when they say it's drinking water, personally I like to take a few precautions. We do filter it on its way in, and we will boil it if we decide to drink any, but we buy bottled water for drinking when on a journey anyway.
Yeah, and it's behind the Discovery Centre car park, so...
But yeah, the tap is literally on the post with the water sign, so it's not hard to find.